7, procurement irregularities and conflict of interest concerns in Integrity Commission Market Me report. Body of missing Christiana High student found. Calls for justice following Linstead mass shooting. Culinary magic. Jamaica Food Drink Festival returns with a bang. In the business report, crime stop, 36 years of rewarding service. And in sports, Reggae Boys play away to Curacao in Friday's World Cup qualifier.
CVM News at 7 headlines Tuesday, courtesy of Heart NSTA Trust, Jamaica's Human Development Agency. Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
CVM News at 7 Tuesday, brought to you by KFC.
Quench your craving with the value menu from KFC, with combos starting at just $620. KFC.
From Kingston, Jamaica, this is CVM News at 7. It's Tuesday, October 7, 2025. I'm Nika Lewis. Thank you so much for joining us. The government has officially tabled the Green Paper on the National Policy for Culture, Entertainment and the Creative Economy in Parliament. The move marks a major step toward developing a unified framework to strengthen Jamaica's cultural identity, expand the creative sector and safeguard the rights of practitioners. CVM's Akeem Oret has the details.
After months of consultations and cabinet approval, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport has tabled its long-awaited Green Paper on the National Policy for Culture, Entertainment and the Creative Economy. The document outlines the government's plan to build a sustainable framework for Jamaica's creative industries.
This Green Paper's forward-looking approach places a premium on a just and cohesive society, equity and inclusivity, empowered communities, preservation of our rich heritage, respect for cultural diversity and cultural expressions.
Minister Grange says practitioners from the entertainment, culture and the creative industries are at the heart of Jamaica's economic development.
Jamaica's creative economy is already a significant contributor to national development, generating over 5% of GDP and supporting nearly 3% of employment. This performance places entertainment, culture, and the creative industries alongside tourism, construction, agriculture, and other vital pillars of our economy.
She emphasizes the Green Paper laid before Parliament on Tuesday charts a future where Jamaica and its culture are at the center of economic transformation, social cohesion, and national pride.
This Green Paper is not for any one of us to grandstand, but for us to work together. Because when it comes to our culture, when it comes to our sports, which we refer to as physical culture, there is no divide. It's about one people charting a path to our success. As Jamaica, the Jamaica brand is the best brand in the world.
If passed, the policy could redefine how Jamaica nurtures and protects its creative talents, transforming culture and entertainment into one of the country's most powerful economic engines. Akeem Oret, CVM News.
The leader of government business in the House of Representatives has appointed members to two of the Parliament's most visible and influential oversight bodies, the Public Accounts Committee, PAC, and the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAAC. The committee is both central to ensuring transparency and accountability in government spending, will feature a mix of seasoned lawmakers and new entrants from both sides of the aisle. The PAC, which scrutinizes government expenditure and the Auditor General's reports, will be chaired by Julian Robinson, a member of the opposition. Other members include Frank Witter, Xavier Main, Heroy Clark, Tova Hamilton, Delano Seavright, Peter Bunting, Lothan Cousins, Heather Miller-Bennett, Christopher Brown, Dennis Gordon, Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn, and Carencia Morris. The PAC traditionally plays a critical role in probing issues of public finance, contract management, and efficiency across ministries and agencies. The PAAC, which monitors the implementation of government programs and the allocation of budgetary resources, will be chaired by Peter Bunting. Its members are Andrew Morris, Heroy Clark, Juliet Holness, Delroy Williams, Marissa Dalrymple-Philibert, Everald Warmington, Crystal Lee, Mikhail Phillips, Nikisha Burchell, Omar Newell, Damian Crawford, and Wavell Hines. Both committees are expected to begin their work in the coming weeks. 3 persons have been convicted and 6 others are before the court for their participation in a criminal network, including money mules responsible for a $61 million fraud, cybercrime and money laundering. Well, the convictions stem from the discovery of a SIM swap scheme in which victims first lost control of their mobile numbers. The perpetrators then used social engineering to create or take over online banking profiles before diverting funds into accounts controlled by money mules, who quickly withdrew the cash to frustrate recovery efforts. The offenses included engaging in transactions involving criminal property, unauthorized access to computer data or devices, and unlawfully making available devices or data for the commission of an offense. The convictions are the result of the collaborative efforts of the Financial Investigations Division, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA. We hear from Keith Darien, Principal Director in the Ministry of Finance and Public Service.
Over the past year, combined strategies in operations, training, and policy have measurably improved our detection, interception, and apprehension of offenders, enabled dismantling of criminal networks, and resulted in more charges laid and more victories in courts. Amid our ongoing Money Mule public education campaign, these convictions are among the clearest illustration of the message we are sending to the public. Do not let anyone use your bank account or identity for criminal activity. If you do, you will face serious consequences.
Meanwhile, the body of a missing second-form student from Christiana High School in Manchester was found on Monday. Police in the parish are urging Marcus Sargent of Riverside Drive, Ballaston, Clarendon, to turn himself in. The request comes as investigators probe the circumstances surrounding the death of his daughter. Meanwhile, the Christiana High School community is in mourning as students and teachers struggle to cope with the loss of one of their own. Carla Ramdeen reports.
The discovery of 13-year-old Shantina Sargent's body has left the community of Christiana in shock. Her remains were found by police at the back of a house, covered under zinc sheeting next to a burnt-out refrigerator. She would have been 14 years old today. Our news team spoke with commanding officer for the Manchester Division, Superintendent Kerry Duncan.
The charred remains of a body was found in a burnt-out refrigerator, believed to be that of Shantina Sargent. We are currently looking for her father, Mr. Lawrence Sargent, whom we believe at this point can assist in our investigations.
Superintendent Duncan adds a team of police counselors have been sent to Christiana High School to provide support for students.
A team of police officers from the Manchester CSSB and CSSB headquarters are currently at the Christiana High School doing what we call victim support and offering counseling in that space.
The tragedy has left the students and teachers at Christiana High heartbroken. Today, they gathered on campus for a candlelit memorial. Principal of Christiana High School, Lee St. Wallace, explained that concerns grew when Shantina was not marked present on the register.
We were told that the father turned up at the Christiana police station on Friday, reporting her missing. And so when we got the call from the Christiana police, we went to our registers and we recognized that she did not turn up at school the Thursday prior to the Friday as well.
Mr. Wallace says the school community is struggling to process the loss.
Well, it's really a sad day. We're still a shift school. The students on the morning shift, we would have met with them already. We would have seen where our students are not coping well, but we have our guidance counselors on board. We have some teachers on board. We have the trauma unit from the Ministry of Education who are here supporting us, the members of the police, CCSSB units from Kingston and from Manchester have turned up to support us.
Carla Ramdeen, CVM News.
Abuse in every form is wrong and requires the involvement of a nation to make this known. It's therefore very important to know the facts and stay informed in order to assist in the process of protecting the children from what many adults may have endured in the past. Carolyn Brown zooms in on carnal abuse.
The sexual offenders, we need you to leave our children alone. We are encouraging you to seek professional psychological help for the issue that you are experiencing. But it is very important that you leave our children alone, give them a chance to grow up and have a normal life.
The Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, is not letting up on calling out pedophiles who continue to abuse minors while dodging carnal abuse charges.
So carnal abuse is a form of sexual abuse. It is specifically the act of sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16. So whether it is consensual or non-consensual, because a child under the age of 16 cannot give consent.
In 2024, some 2,533 incidents of sexual abuse were reported to the National Children's Registry, the NCR. In August 2025 alone, 224 incidents were documented. Based on trends and external influences, there are concerns some cases are not being reported, but the CPFSA's Public Relations and Communications Manager is encouraging minors to report abuse.
Children who are exposed to a lot of adult content may feel, if they are being harmed or abused, that this abuse is normal because of the content that they are exposed to. And so we are encouraging parents to ensure that you do your best to keep your children or to keep adult content away from your children, whether it's content on social media, so to put in proper parental blocks on their cell phones or tablets to limit screen time, to ensure that when they're using their electronic devices, that you're around, you hear and know and see what it is that they're watching, what it is that they're looking at. It's also very important for parents to keep a line of communication open with their children about sex, sexual touching, about the dangers of unsafe adults, so that they know that if something has happened to them, they can come and speak to their parents about it.
Newly elected People's National Party Member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland, Dwayne Vaz, is appealing to members of the society to stop violence against women and children. He notes this message is aimed at not only people in Westmoreland, but Jamaica in general. Vaz spoke specifically about last weekend's gruesome murder of 29-year-old bar operator Carrie-Ann Malcolm, whose body was stuffed into a suitcase in her community of Gullybank in Savlamar, Westmoreland.
From the home to the school to the church, in the community. Let us teach our people how to love each other, how to live with each other in a comfortable and respectable manner. Let us teach our people how to deal with resolutions when it comes down to arguments. We don't have to fight about everything. We must can talk it over and deal with things in a decent way.
He's also calling on churches, schools, and the public in general to join forces.
From the home to the school to the church, in the community, let us teach our people how to love each other, how to live with each other in a comfortable and respectable manner. Let us teach our people how to deal with resolutions when it comes down to arguments. We don't have to fight about everything. We must can talk it over and deal with things in a decent way.
CVM News at 7 continues in just a moment.